Hi guys, Fix It Bro here. Today I'm going to show you how to replace the oxygen sensor, and in this 2001 Toyota Camry is actually called an airflow ratio sensor. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to connect the wire just to show you what I did from the beginning. So the wire was connected there, and then there was a little C-clamp that has two types of clips that's on it that you have to open, and it was connected there. So I'm going to bring it close to you so you can see. It has two types of teeth, so teeth on the right side, teeth on the left side, so you have to basically press them both at the same time with your right hand and left hand and open it. So it's kind of hard to do with gloves on camera, but there it goes. Closed and open. Alright, we'll set that aside for now. So now, in order to take out the oxygen sensor or airflow ratio sensor, you're gonna have to have an oxygen sensor socket. So here's the actual clip that I took off, which is electrical wire. Very easy, push, snaps off. So this socket that I was talking about has to fit inside there, and this for this car is a 7/8. So you slip it right through the wire and you put it onto the sensor. Now, some people try to do it with adjustable wrenches. You can even find maybe a bigger wrench that could fit on it. That's fine, whatever helps you, but majority of the time it's going to be in such an area you're never going to be able to get it out. So I'm using a breaker bar, a cheater bar, to actually break it loose, because it's not going to be that simple to just use a small ratchet, which is not going to give you enough torque. See, the other trick is when you actually do this, the wire is going to get in the way, so you're going to have to reposition the wire in a way that you can actually do it without ripping the wire. But for our case, it doesn't really matter because we're changing the sensor and putting a new one, so anything happens right now, it's not a big deal. Anytime throughout the video, if you want to just forward, there it goes right there, I broke it loose. As I was saying, anytime in the video, if you guys want to forward, just keep forwarding and see whatever part that you need to see so you can do it. Feel free to do so. This will probably be one of my longer videos compared to any other videos, but it's still short. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the smaller socket because it'll be easier for me to just swivel and take it out. I tried doing my hand first, but it was tight, but it's much easier to do with the socket wrench right now. And you can see the wire just twisting with it as it goes. And once it's out, you'll feel it, and you can just take it right out.
Where's my umbrella?
And don't mind my daughter, she's in the background. But anyways, so we take out the old one, and you can see all that corrosion that's there. It's not good. Anyways, to check it, you would have to take a ohm meter, which is a voltage meter or a current meter, so it's called digital multimeter. You take the black lead, put it into COM, and take the red lead, put it into resistance, and then you just check the two black wires that's at the end of this. Anyways, the old and the new is there. I also do a little comparison when I take it out the packet, but you basically put one of the leads into one of the black ones and the other lead in the other black, and you have to check for continuity, which is resistance. If you see resistance, then you know that it's good, and if there's no resistance, then that means that the wire inside is broke. Anyways, so you can see the old one and the new one there, the big difference that you can clearly see. And obviously you compare it just to see if it's the same type, because if you bought something that's bigger or smaller, sometimes the parts store will give you something wrong, and you don't want to go ahead and do that. So the copper NICs that you've seen earlier is there, so it can actually come out easier next time for you, and it'll make a little tiny seal for you.
Oh, what happened to my face?
So you can just cut it open and just put it on the grooves of it. Make sure you don't get on the sensor itself. So I'm going to be very careful, and I slit a little tiny slit there, so as you can see, it's just coming out barely there. And just go ahead, rotate it around. Just make sure you don't get on the sensor itself. And obviously don't get on your gloves, because this is hard to get off your gloves. So once I put this on, I'm going to use an actual blue, those latex gloves, so I could just rub it right on, and then I dispose of it very fast. Take your time with this, don't rush. You don't want no copper NICs on your sensor. You're changing it for a good thing, don't mess it up. As I said, whenever you want, just forward and continue to the end. So here with the glove trick, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on, and it's gonna smear all over it, and you'll see that it's gonna go pretty even. And I'm not gonna get on my fingers or anything. So you can see how it's going right through all the threads. And you wanna push it through all the threads. And mind yourself of that washer that's there so you don't drop it. Make sure it's there. And that's it. Now we're gonna put that right back inside. And the next few steps are very simple. Put it back in, turn it, tighten it, connect the cable, put in that little clamp, and then you're done. Try to hand thread it first. Don't ever use a socket, impact wrench, or any of those trying to put it in. I'm using 2 hands to stabilize it and make it go perfectly straight. I'm taking my time. I don't want to mess up the threads. And it's going in perfect, nice and smooth. If you feel any kind of resistance, turn it back the other way, get it back out again, and try it again. It should go very, very smooth. And mind the wire. Obviously, when you turn it, mind the wire and turn the wire at the same time. So now just get your socket, make sure it goes to the wire, put it on there, and you don't need to go crazy tightening it. You can feel it when it's tight. When it's tight, you can feel it. When it's tight, you can feel it. There it goes. Just give it a few more nudges. I can feel it getting tighter there, and that's pretty much it. You don't want to go too much. That's it.
Where's my phone?
So now we're just going to connect the switch, which is the wire that's going there. Once that wire is connected, it's just a tab. Make sure you connect it the right way and you hear a click. And then once you hear the click, you know that it's secure in there. Make sure it clicks, because if it doesn't, you still get those error codes, because it doesn't have any power coming to it, so it's not going to read anything. So make sure it clicks. And now the last thing is put that clamp on, and then you should be done. Alright guys, like, share, subscribe, and have a great day.